Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another video with Token 10420. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, it's free. One of the last things that are. Today we're talking about the Florida smoking ban and where we're at on the edibles. Alright, as you've all read and kept up, the House and the Senate and the governors all signed off on the new smoking ban. But don't get too excited yet, we still can't smoke. That's why we're not burning one right here on the channel. The Department of Health, the DOC, still has to put their stipulations in there on how it's packaged, how it's sold, all that jargon. So how long that'll take, nobody knows. There's no definitive date put in there that said they had to do it by this date and that date. They took out the July 1st date, which, like a lot of you, I thought as soon as they signed it we'd be able to go, so I bought all this crap. So hopefully it don't go stale before they actually get it into law. But the Department of Health will have to do all their happy crap with it, which, like I said before, we've been waiting 2 years for them to put in the stipulations for edibles are legal in the state of Florida. We're just waiting on DOCs, milligrams, packaging, all that crap. Alright, so back to the smoking ban. It does say in there we can have 2.5 ounces every 35 days, so it will be a different script. It won't be under inhalation, because that's a 70-day script. The flower is going to be on a 35-day script, so you'll get 6 of those instead of 3 before you have to see your doctor again in the 6 months or 210 days, whatever it is. So your doctor will have to write up a new thing in there. That's one of the things the DOC has to put in their new how they dispense it, where they're going to dispense it under. You more than likely will have to see your doctor, or at least see the receptionist. You will have to sign a new waiver saying you understand the health risks of smoking and all that stuff. So it is probably going to be another doctor visit. Some of us might be lucky, and I got a pretty cool doctor. I'm hoping mine doesn't charge me a visit and just lets me sign it at the receptionist desks. But it did say something about your doctor would have to submit papers saying why they thought that would be the best route for you and all that crap. So it might still be a hurdle for some of us. So if you're having problems with your doctor now, you might want to switch before this goes into effect, or ask them if they're going to be into it, if they're going to do it. If not, you might want to switch if that's what you want as flower. And you can have up to 4 ounces on you, but not more than 2.5 ounces every 35 days, which you can get from the dispensary. But it also did state in there that if your doctor sent in a thing stating that you need it more, it is a possibility to get more than 2.5 ounces. So with that being said, like I said, now we're waiting on the DOC. There's no definitive date on that of when it'll take effect. If you read through the whole thing, it does say take effect immediately at the very end on page 32, but that page is showing where they're giving money for different researches and stuff like that. If you read up under the flower part, it does say when the DOC puts their stipulations in. Alright, now on to edibles. When I was reading the thing, like I said, it was 3 o'clock in the morning when I was reading a 32-page report, and if you've ever read one of them things, they're not fucking fun. And they are kind of confusing. But it looks like they went ahead and put the stipulations in, or whatever you want to call it, for the edibles. It said they would be packaged in no more than 200 milligrams per package. It must be able to divide them into 10 milligrams. So more than likely gummies, chocolate bars, cookies, you can do 10 milligram cookies. Probably not going to be able to do trail mix because you wouldn't be able to separate each little 10 milligram thing. And it was 15% THC. And it did say something about the packaging in there, so it looks like to me they should be rolling out edibles any day now. So fingers crossed on that one. Like I said, it was late at night when I was reading it, so if anybody read anything different or interpreted it a different way, feel free to leave a comment. I'm not saying I'm 100% right. Like I said, it was pretty difficult to understand some of that crap. They kind of repeat themselves, and it was late. So if we've all been in that medicated state at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get to bed but bored, oh, you know how that goes. So, that being said, I think we probably will get edibles before we can get smokables, to be honest with you guys. So, once we do, I've got all the necessary stuff to put some videos out on some flour, as long as it don't go stale before then. So, keep on toking, guys. Hopefully you're toking on something good. Hopefully you're in a state where you can toke. um, for us in Florida, don't throw out your vaporizers just yet. We're still going to need them. But you know, you're adults. You do what you want anyways. But I wouldn't suggest running out in the backyard and firing one up and hoping your neighbors don't call the police on you. That's just my opinion. So I think that's it for this video. Leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Until next one. Like I said, keep on toking, guys.